Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heyer and I believe in dragons. And I also believe in God. I'm a person that is very skeptic. I used to be, before I was a dragon follower, I was an atheist into the core. Because I had to see before believing. I'm not someone who blindly follows someone, and that is also the reason why I quit with Christianity, because I thought it was all crap, because I don't see it, I don't believe it, you know. But once the dragon came to me, even then, I was on my knees and I saw actually the beauty. Even then I refused it because of two reasons. One, I always believed that dragons didn't exist, and second one, yeah. I was still very skeptic. I was so much skeptic because I was for weeks, I didn't even accept the dragon for weeks. And the dragon had it. My dragon had it. And oh my goodness, the wind, rain. My dragon had it and he said, come with me. Took my hand, just took this energy out of me. And I was like, oh, zombie mode. I just had to go on automatic pilot. And then the dragon took a piece of my soul away for 5 months and let me see through the gates, through every gate, immediately to go through to the dragon realms. And that, my brothers and sisters, was like, what is this? What is happening? And I even felt like the dragon. I don't even feel the human anymore. The human was left behind on this earth like a zombie. The dragon was gone. The dragon was excuse me. The dragon was away learning for what I'm seeing. I saw so many things that I immediately, of course, I felt like one. I mean, I was walking on force. What the hell was happening? So I returned and I was never the same again. I was like, what? I cut myself and I don't even know it. I don't even know it, that I cut myself. And my arm was full of blood. That is the danger, by the way. I wasn't able to go further on or longer, that I was gone for a longer time, because I would hurt myself even more. Huh. It's a strange period, the winter time of 2005 until 2006. It was very heavy, very strong. But seeing is believing, and I saw, and I immediately was insane about the dragon. Everyone, please see the dragon, but they didn't see the dragon. I only could see the dragon. You have the eyes now of seeing the dragon. You have now a dragon eye. You can now see through the eyes that is not human alone. And that, my brothers and sisters, is not only a blessing but also a curse, because many people just don't have this. And you will see other things, and you will discover other things, and you will, of course, have a different mind than the most humans have. You will have more a draconic one that is melted together with your humanity. This from then on, I believe in God, because I also on these dragon realms discovered that it's not only the dragons who walked around, it was also nature, and nature nature came to me in a dragon form. I mean, then I didn't know the name. I discovered it later on when I was reading books. But it came down that I saw the embodiment of Tiamat. Tiamat is the Mesopotamian and Babylonian goddess, dragon goddess. I mean, she is chaos. She is darkness and also a bit of light, and all the mother of all serpents and dragons. And once she came to this earth, she was laid down on this earth, split in two after a battle with other demigods. And but she was still alive. Despite of that, she was still alive. She melted inside of the earth, and then everything that came out was the trees and everything that growed. She was still alive inside of this. The trees are her hair, and everything that is alive is still her energy. That is why some people on the dragon's path are drawn to it. It's because of her that we are also alive. All the human beings should not actually worship God, they should worship every tree they come across. Because of this tree, they are alive. And sometimes it angers me once I know it, I know where the origin of life comes from, and they still worship some god inside of a church. Why? Because they only worship themselves. They worship themselves. They said God is made out of His image. We are made out of His image. How idiotic can you be? Of course not. God is not a human. I've seen God, and God is a dragon. God is nature. And I feel that I want to protect her, to be what a dragon's name is, a guardian. That is why I no longer support things that hurt her, like eating meat, like supporting cutting trees, like doing horrible things like that. We are supposed to, we are children of Tiamat, are supposed to protect her, to protect the goddess that is still alive and the reason why we are still alive and we are connected with each other. I believe in God because I saw her and I was considered as one of her children, and I couldn't accept that because I am unworthy. I felt unworthy, but not for the goddess. Who is unworthy are the ones that are not born with a draconic gift. This draconic gift that we are born with is actually something that was allowed by God, by Tiamat. But it can also be other gods, of course. Leviathan is also a very powerful one, not only of water, of the element of water where all life begins, but also from the dragon gate himself, from the dragon realms. He could protect it, he was guarding it. Not one spirit that is not draconic can enter that realm, that dimension beyond the fifth gate. And he is also very, very dark. Yeah, dragon gods can be very dark. They are like nature itself, and nature, of course, they can create, but they can also take at the same time. Humans always say, it's bad if you... No, understand this. Try to understand nature. When you understand nature, you will understand the dragon. Dragons are a piece of the darkness, of course. And your God can also be like that. But your God considers you as one of their children. If you are Leviathan's or Tiamat's child, it comes down to the same thing. You protect it as one of their children. You love them. You love your God. Your God is not promising you anything. Not an afterlife. Not just, they promise you one thing, that they will love you forever. And that they are the one force of nature. One force of life itself. Life and death. Light and dark. Of all the dragons. All the dragons that we are connected to are all children of her and children of all the gods. And some people are angry for me for trying to protect nature, to protect the animals, to protect whatever is beautiful about this place. Look at that. That is stunning. I'm here almost every day, and every day I'm watching it. The beauty of Tiamat is just this. Not one human being inside except for me. That was a tree that fell. No, that was coincidence. That is the beauty of nature, the beauty of everything. Sorry, distracted. Is it so bad to believe in God that is not made after that we are not made after His image, or that it's He? No, my God is a goddess, and she is actually female in the first. Actually, it's not really that you can say it's a female or a male, but it's in her embodiment. It's a mother. They say Mother Earth, and this has the origins of Tiamat, that is considered a female because she gave birth to the dragons and the serpents. She gave birth to the guardians. That is because she was seen as a girl, a female, a draconic female. That is why we talk today still about Mother Earth. We call her Mother Tiamat. She is actually still alive. She's still here, and that is, you can still feel this energy of her. When I touched the ground, it was even before I knew that I was on a dragon's path. It was even before that I could feel the electricity inside of the ground, and I didn't know why. But I could feel the life that was inside of it. And some people laugh with me because I said that. But yeah. I'm a very skeptical man, so I didn't think about it very much. I think it was just something, maybe there was electricity in the ground, but I felt it everywhere. And I'm a very skeptic one, so I didn't accept it at first, that I believe in a God. Gods is just made up, I said. It's made up to make people believe that they are not alone. But once you see, you will, of course, believe. And I now believe not only in the dragon, but also in a God. And a God that doesn't really care about humans, because they are not the number one being. I learned that. Humans are disappointing. I can say that. Disappointing destroyers. And I am sometimes actually embarrassed to be one myself. If I stand before God, I will only say, I'm sorry that I was a human being. Even though I cannot help it. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.